Meanwhile, at Victoria Park, Collingwood and Richmond were locked in yet another furious top 5 struggle. Neil Mann's Magpies were 2 games clear of the Tigers in top spot. The boys from Punt Road needing an upset win to keep their minor premiership hopes alive. More than 28,000 fans saw the visitors start strongly to lead by 3 goals at quarter time and extend that advantage to 24 points by the major break. Collingwood reduced the margin back to 18 by the final change, only for the Tigers to boot the first couple of goals in the final term. We pick up play 12 minutes into the last quarter. It's round 20, 1973, and it's the Tigers leading by 30 points.
By Bartlett from the start of the game. He's been a great player. McLean goes up high. Behind the pack, the chances there for Holmes. He gets his left foot to it. Francis Burke will intercept it, then lose it. Wayne Richardson tackles him. Burke goes again. Burke and Richardson, 2 tremendous contesters, and the free kick goes to Burke. Pushed he was, and this wonderful player, originally from Nathalia. His father was a great Richmond player as well. Francis Burke downfield, Graham Jenkin, your chance, Rex Hunt above him, picked up by Bartlett, kick number 31, screws it back for goal, Morris, third goal to Morris. He's played on half-forward flank for the entire match and been a very damaging player, whilst McKellar and Roberts have done all the ruck work.
Well, Richmond and Collingwood, top and second top teams on the premiership ladder. Collingwood at the moment with 68 premiership points and Richmond with 60, and this could be a big morale booster for the Tigers coming up so close to the finals. They look as though they have it sewn up now. They're 6 goals in front at the 13-minute mark of the final quarter, and frankly they deserve to be on top today because they've completely outplayed Collingwood with their more direct football, their better high marking and general play. Their teamwork and backing up has been better. Also, they've given the impression that they've wanted the ball more and they've gone in harder. And they've been a very good-looking side indeed. We're still waiting for the ball to come back as McLean now boots it towards the centre of the ground. One ball's been taken off, another one coming on now. And umpire Sutcliffe will set the game into motion once again at the 30-minute mark of the final quarter with Richmond 12-10 to Collingwood 16.
And Nolder's on the ball for the first time and gets the punch down. Out past Ray, well played Stewart, well bumped that time, picked up nicely by Wayne Richardson. He boots it out wide to the half-forward flank. A chance there for Rod O'Bourne. It goes over the line, out of bounds before he can reach it, centre wing position. Nolder has spent most of the day in the back pocket and has done it well. McKellar, who's been a permanent back pocket specialist for the year. Jenkin, beautifully done to Max Richardson. Max Richardson high in the air. Underneath it is Fowler up there out of position. Francis Burke boots it downfield. Look out, here comes Morris again. Nicely trapped that time by Holmes. Holmes is off. Sends a long one out wide, looking out there for Wearmouth, and finds him with a good one. Wearmouth, plenty of speed. Off he goes and sends a long one down to that full forward zone. Dickie Clay battles for it, taken by Fowler once again. Chance for Big Whale. Cleverly done, big fellow. Kicked off the ground beautifully. Kicks it out wide. Holmes has got the chance on half-back flank. Gets his left foot to it. Kicks it down towards that half-forward flank. They're going down to the ground. A chance now for a pick up there by Holmes again. Taken away by Darryl Cumming. Darryl Cumming tries a short one, and Dunn intercepts it beautifully. And Balm bumps him unnecessarily. Clifton and Rex Hunt putting their arms around each other as they make up. As Dunn sends a long one down towards centre wing position, Burke goes up and takes another mark.
Playing all over Collingwood, Richmond. They're giving him a football lesson. They've won hands down in the air. We'll get the marking situation a bit later from Jack Cameron, but Richmond have been right on top. Here it comes to McLean. McLean knocks the ball behind him. The clever Bartlett's after it. Bartlett, a hand pass to McLean, misses it. In comes little Bartlett again. He won't give up, but this is good play by Collingwood in defence by Salmon, I think it was. Salmon gets the ball away. Morris gets underneath it. Very nearly took a magnificent marker on the move, then sends a hand pass out to Jackson. Jackson's been a great defender for Richmond all day. Gets the ball to Richmond's left half-forward line. There's Sproul moving to it. Can he get to it? He does. Tries a hand pass. It's brilliantly intercepted by Beck. Beck, who has been a good replacement for Bissett, sends the ball to centre half-forward. It's too strong in defence. And it's Beck who emerges with the ball, sends Richmond forward again. Out comes Adamson, tries to kick the ball off the ground. Morris comes in and grabs it. And it goes about 5 metres, and he's allowed the mark. It almost went straight up in the air. And the mark was allowed. Now, if that went the requisite number of metres, I will jump right out of my commentary point and have a shot at goal. In comes Morris. Goal number 4, I think. We'll wait on it. No, he's off target. Any comment from you?
Well, I'm laughing, actually. There was never any sign of that covering more than 4 or 5 metres, because it actually went straight up in the air that time.
I was going to say, it went up in the air about 20 metres, and that's about all it did.
Well, here comes Lee Adamson. Morris couldn't capitalise on it. Adamson downfield. Front position is Roberts. Almost held a good mark. Stewart then boots it downfield. Morris again. Misses what he might have taken. Well done, McLean, as he's bumped hard. Out to Morris, and Morris having a picnic in the last quarter. That's a great snap for goal, but just off direction and through for 1 behind. And Richmond are really bolting away from Collingwood. Richmond 12-12 and Collingwood 6-10. That's a big lead, 46 points to 84, a lead of 5 goals for.
Adamson putting the ball into play, brings it onto Richmond's right half forward line. And look at this Stewart. What a magnificent, constructive and skillful player he is. You watch him pass the ball. He won't make a mistake. Straight to Sproul. His disposal is perfection. And he just came in for about kick number 16 as Sproul lines up the goal. All right over the mark was Littlebeck, but this is going to be pretty close to goal. No, it's punched away and through from behind, I think, to Richmond. Richmond had ripped holes in the Collingwood defence in this final quarter. Their long, penetrating game is a telling game, and their high marking and greater physical strength and general team play has completely bamboozled the Magpies. And this is the first time we've really seen Collingwood down in no uncertain manner this season. Now here's a chance for Collingwood, Richmond again, as they get a hand pass out here. Bartlett's got it again. Bartlett, a left foot snap, comes to Baum. Look at him fly. In front, though, the mark was taken, I think. I'll wait and see. Let's see what umpire Sutcliffe is going to do here. He's going to give it to Baum, I think. No, he's going to bounce it. Well, I would have given it to Dunn, but Thompson gets a tap down. Max Richardson runs into trouble and gets a free kick for his trouble, and he was lucky to get it too. 12-13, Richmond to Collingwood 6-10 as Max Richardson puts his boot to the ball.
Out where it's going to be Hunt once again. Look at him, Mark. He's been the dominant man in the aerial battles all day as Rex Hunt, and fitting into centre half forward like the manner born. That's mark number 12.
11, I think.
11, is it? Look at that kick too. It's a long one down. Len Thompson underneath it. Bam! Oh, he got hands there first. Sproul, a great snap for goal, but it's off direction, and it's through for 1 behind. And with the breeze behind them, Richmond attacking almost persistently now and continuously. And here's a new man to kick out this time. It's Twiggy Dunn. Ross Dunn, who started centre half forward and started off well. Then Baum went so brilliantly in the first quarter. Neil Mann moved Dunn back onto Baum. He's been in back pocket most of the day. That's not a normal Dunn kick. It's not covering enough distance. Cummings got the chance. Baum will do the shepherding, but Oborne takes it away from him. Oborne goes out in front of Cumming, out towards the boundary line. They both go. Down goes Oborne, and the ball's over the line, out of bounds. Still Richmond in attack, out a half-forward flank.
Well, Collingwood have made many positional changes right throughout the game, but all to no avail because Richmond have been right on top all the time. Now they have the ball on their right half-forward line. Nothing much is going to come out of this, I don't think. Umpire Sutcliffe right on the spot is going to call for the ball and bounce it. Richmond 12-14 to Collingwood 6-8 at the 19-minute mark of the first quarter. It does seem that Collingwood are going to lose their first game at home this season. Here's Max Richardson, a great try, getting the ball clear. It comes out where it's grabbed here by young Beck. Goes straight to the big whale. He misses it, recovers nicely, gets a hand pass forward. Comes out here where it's grabbed by Keane. Keane's kick, swings the ball up into the scoring zone for Richmond again, where Baum, knowing that he couldn't mark the ball, decided to punch it away for a throw-in. And that was well done, because had he not done that, perhaps Max Richardson would have marked the ball. Good tactics. Now Thompson goes high. Thompson's had a lot of work to do in the ruck. There's a big pack developing again. Nothing much coming of it until the whistle goes and a free kick goes Collingwood's way. Collingwood to take the free kick, and Lee Adamson, I think it is, to take it. No, it is Atkinson who takes it for Collingwood, gets the ball to the centre of the ground. Francis Burke is backed up here nicely by Jackson. Jackson being a great player, passes the ball beautifully to McLean. McLean marks it. Richmond's disposal of the ball, a greasy ball too, I might add at times, has been absolute perfection practically all day long. They found their men with beautiful passing, and McLean's going to have a long shot at goal. A long one it is too, but offline and through for a behind again to the Tigers, who are right on top in the final quarter of this game.
Once again, it's going to be done to kick out. Adamson standing out there on his opponent, Ricky McLean. Underneath it, Henry Coles, taken by Thompson. Easily Collingwood's best. He boots him into attack, and here comes Jerker Jenkins. Up goes McKellar. Jenkins beats him. Jenkins has made some big leaks since he's came on the ground. He kicks a long one downfield. It's a good-looking kick, Jerker. Bob Hurd underneath it. Punched away by Francis Burke. Out wide it goes, and here's a chance for Wood. Wood can't take it. Wearmouth's his opponent. Down goes Jackson. Over the line, out of... Well, at centre-half forward, Bob Hurd's been a complete failure when he's moved there. He played well before that. Henry Coles has a left footer down to the goal square. Fowler punches it through for one behind. There's been a lot today that have been punched through for one behind by opposing players.
That's only Collingwood's second score for the quarter, Doug. Moving on from 6-9 to a 6-11.
Now is Dick Clay. Kicks it out to the outer side of the ground. Well taken, Darryl Cumming. Cumming had a very quiet first half, but he's played much better in the second half. Out wide it goes. Salmon goes out there against Bartlett. Bartlett's been easily the greatest kick getter of the ground. That's almost always the case. Len Thompson goes up and takes a mark. Thompson had only one opponent, that was teammate Cranage. Thompson, a long one downfield, looking for Jenkin. Jenkin, the big leap in front, taken by Francis Burke. A long hand pass to Bartlett. Bartlett's off once again. Sends it down towards that half-forward line. Len Thompson goes up with Hunt. Punched away nicely. A hand pass from Morris. Morris is going to have another shot for goal. It's a long one. It's a good one. It's a beauty. That was a magnificent goal.
And he comes. There's his kick. Oh, it's out wide. It's negative football, and Jackson comes in to take the mark. This is where I think Collingwood have broken down. They've played the Franks too much, maybe because Richmond have held sway in key positions. They're just trying this, and it's just not coming off. There's Stewart going for the ball with Morris. Morris couldn't try and trap it. The whale comes in, tries to barge his way through, picked up by Collingwood. O'Bourne's got it now for the Magpies. He's a clever elusive player. Streaming downfield with the ball, has a long shot at goal. This to our battle, and Hurd wins it. And Hurd is only a few metres out, and Francis Burke down in trouble with his leg. Not too badly hurt, maybe a cramp, Doug, I'm not too sure. But anyhow, let's watch Hurd. It's straight through the middle for a belated goal to the Magpies. Their 7th goal. They move on now to 7-11. We're about to enter the time-on period in the final quarter, and the Whale wins the tap down to Stewart. Stewart, a hand pass, goes out where Keane's got it. Keane out to Bartlett, kick number 35. Bartlett's got Morris in his sights, and Morris very nearly took the mark. I thought he might have taken a free with it. Out comes Clifton with the ball for Collingwood, and a beautiful pass. Finds a teammate, Atkinson, out on the wing. Atkinson's kick and turns a shocker. Not a good kick at all. In come Richmond, easily in defence to get the ball away through Keane. Keane out to Bartlett, kick number 36. Bartlett down into the scoring zone. The mark nearly taken by Clifton. Clifton is backed up there nicely by Wayne Richardson, hooking the ball around. Wearmouth's getting under it and takes the mark for Collingwood. But the Magpies are well down, 7-11 to 13-15.
Wearmouth's about the half-back line as he goes for one of his long runs. In comes Fowler to take him on. A long hand pass is dangerous. Taken very nicely by Beck, who's looked impressive. Beck sends it out wide towards that forward pocket. Very indirect football as McKenna. In comes Clay and beats him once again. Back it goes from Fowler. The hand pass is a bad one. Fowler tries to dive on it. A chance now for Collingwood once again. The umpire says free kick, and it will be taken by Collingwood. Well, it was indecisive football once again by Collingwood. The left footer Beck comes in. That's an ugly, untidy-looking kick, and easily taken in front by Collingwood, by Richmond's Dick Clay, was it?
No, don't think so, Doug. It's Keane.
Yes, downfield it goes. The mark is taken in the centre of the ground by Wayne Richardson, who's been the centre man since about half-time. They've had 3 centre men today, Collingwood. 3 centre-half forwards, a couple of centre-half full-backs. A chance now for Keane. Keane out to Jackson. Jackson's been a very impressive player. Jackson downfield towards centre-half forward. Lee Adamson can't quite make it. Good shepherding by Wayne Richardson. Adamson kicks off the ground. A chance for Ray. Ray across to Stewart. two St Kilda ex-St Kilda players. Down it goes to Baum, and Baum takes another mark. Always been a great player as Neil Baum.
Hasn't he made a difference to the Richmond attack? This is where Richmond have been falling down in recent weeks up forward, but Baum has given it the bite that's been missing. And if Richmond can get Rex Hunt fit, my word, they're going to be a danger side in the finals as Baum lines it up again. It's a long kick offline, though. And Baum has finished, what, with 5-5 so far for the match. 5-5 at the 28-minute mark of the final quarter. And the Tigers 13-16, 94, have it all sewn up. Collingwood 7-11, 53. And we've probably only got a minute or two to go in the final quarter.
How well has Rex Hunt fitted into centre-half forward today? He's been a wonderful player. He's taken 11 marks, and there have been some very big ones. Comes Adamson, who has moved because he couldn't hold Hunt. Down it goes towards Len Thompson. He punches it again. Punched by Wayne Richardson, picked up by Roberts. Ray's got the chance. Ray has fitted into the Richmond machine very well today. Nicely tackled by Dean the whole way, and it's out of bounds. Out of bounds on half-forward flank with the Tigers in attack. It's 94 points to Richmond and 53 to Collingwood. In front is Roberts. A great punch by Roberts over the back. Kevin Bartlett. No, it's going to be Hunt. Picked up by McMillan. McMillan, a left footer across towards McLean. McLean hits it back towards Morris. Morris, another goal. Well, that's too easy. Morris, goal number 5.
And the Tigers at last have broken through for a win at Victoria Park as the free kick goes to Len Thompson. He's battled hard all day for the Tigers. For the Magpies, gets the handball to Richardson. Out wide it goes, and the mark taken here by Coles. Coles, who came on in the last quarter for Collingwood. By the way, Bissett didn't take his place in the Collingwood side, not unexpectedly. And here's the kick in short. Mark very nearly taken. Was it allowed? It was. And it will be taken there by Collingwood's Wayne Richardson. Wayne Richardson to take the kick for the Magpies, about centre-half forward. Looking for a lead. Several have come, but he's ignored them. Now he's got one from Thompson out in his own, but it's indirect football, and this is not going to do Collingwood much good, because Richmond, in contrast, have played straight down the ground with a long kicking game, and this has paid dividends. Thompson with a long shot at goal. What a magnificent kick. It's through, I think. It's a wonderful goal. It must have carried about 55 metres. He's done a tremendous amount of work in the ruck, but generally the Richmond Rovers have won out. And Thompson gets the tap down again. It goes to O'Bourne. O'Bourne dummies. He's going to be caught. He's in trouble. Loses possession of the ball. He's backed up here by young Beck. Beck's in trouble. Gets a hand pass forward. It's intercepted by Richmond's Jackson, though. In comes Wearmouth. Wearmouth scooting around the back as the siren goes. And Richmond have beaten Collingwood. Collingwood beaten at home for the first time this season, and Richmond breaking through for the first win at Victoria Park since 19...